Today I'm going to show you something different. I'm going to show you how to make the Chinese dumpling using gluten-free wrapper. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make your own gluten-free wrapper because you cannot buy this in the market. Gluten-free means it does not contain wheat flour. So we are going to use other kinds of flour to produce the gluten-free. This recipe, I was inspired to make this by my sister Jenny, who is on a gluten-free diet. I hope you'll enjoy my version. Let's get started. We're using rice flour and tapioca starch. And we have a little salt, alright? This recipe is good for people who don't have a tolerance for gluten. So, if you ask me, is this the same to the hakaw? Very similar. There's just different ingredients. You don't use rice flour for hakaw. And then here, we add boiling water. Water has to be boiling because we need to cook the starch. I put it on the table so you can see this. So you mix it like this. Don't worry, even if we added boiling water, it's just warm. It's not hot that it will burn your fingers or your hands. So this is gluten-free because, as I said, it does not use wheat flour. It uses rice flour and tapioca. But like the hakaw, it becomes a little bit transparent when it's steamed. So let's cool this a bit before we start. For the dumpling sauce, we mix together soy sauce. We have rice vinegar, sesame oil, honey, chili sauce or chili oil, ginger, garlic, green onions, and vinegar. I use two kinds of vinegar. I use the white vinegar and the rice vinegar, but you can use one kind only. We will make the filling for the dumplings. First, this is umbok, or they call this Chinese pechay or Baguio pechay. Then I'm going to put salt. We salt this. We are salting this to remove the liquid. So we set this aside. Right here, I have here ground pork. I have here shrimps. I have Chinese dried mushrooms or shiitake mushrooms. You soak in water and then you chop. And then we have spring onions. Then we have pepper. We have ginger. I just grate the ginger instead of chopping it. And then we have chopped garlic. I have salt, sugar, chicken powder, sesame oil, and rice wine. I just mix them together in one container. Alright. We mix this. This will be our filling for our dumplings. For the dumpling, I'm showing you gluten-free, but you can use regular siomai wrapper or dumpling wrapper. Alright. After like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, this is what happens. See? You take out the water so that your filling will not be watery. I forgot, we need to put some cornstarch. No need for egg, cornstarch will do. Potato starch also, you can also use potato starch. Alright, so let's start forming them now. Okay, to make it easy for you to make these dumplings, we're using an empanada powder. Okay, be careful because since this has no gluten, it has a tendency to break. So just handle it very lightly. And then make sure you put water. By the way, I'm using the medium empanada folder. This one is about 20 grams. The dough is about 20 grams. You have to be very gentle. Alright, here. And then let's make another one. I'm weighing about 20-22 grams. Since we're not using wheat flour, it has no elasticity. It will not stretch. For this reason, we are adding tapioca starch. So the dough will be elastic and you will be able to stretch it when you fill. And I forgot, please add oil. For the dumplings, you can steam it or you can pan fry it. I'll pan fry it. Okay? You have oil. You put oil in the bottom. Just enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan. These dumplings, you can freeze them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this here. It's like gyoza style. The Japanese dumplings. So we're going to pan fry. Let me lower the heat first. Okay. Once the bottom browns, we're going to add water and then we're going to cover it to steam it. Okay. I will have to do 2 batches because I was able to make 35 pieces. Please make sure when you make the dumpling wrapper, water should be boiling. You will know if you get it right because the dough will be a little stretchy. It's like a bit like, it's rubbery like rubber band. Of course, not as, not as stretchy as rubber band, but it should be a bit stretchy. If it's not stretchy, it means you did not boil the water, or the water was not hot enough. Okay, it's starting to brown now. I need to check before I add the water. We need it to be a little bit browner, or just a little bit. By the way, you can flute it the way they do that in the dim sum, but for beginners, here, this is good, okay? For the beginners, that's why I use the dumpling folder or the empanada molder. Okay, once you get it brown, you add water, okay, and then we cover. You cook until the water evaporates, low heat, to make sure that the filling and the wrapper are cooked. Alright, see here, the water has evaporated. It's just the oil, so I'll take them out. By the way, for this much, I put about 3/4 to 1 cup of water. Okay, just a guide. Anyway, in case you put too much water and it's already cooked, you can take it out before it starts to dry. See? Okay. Your guide that it's cooked, it becomes opaque and it's shiny compared to the raw one, which is all white. Alright, so this is an indication that it's already cooked. Let us say sometimes that the water has evaporated and it's still very white, you can just add more water. Okay?